channel. Welcome if you're new. I am Muphidaht and I'd like it if you click down below to subscribe to my channel. So today, depending on whenever this video is uploaded, I filmed a video like this previously. I'm not going to be revealing the artist which I followed her makeup tutorial or makeup routine. So today is going to be Doja Cat. If you don't know Doja Cat, you know the song that is so popular on TikTok. I don't know if it sounds like it, but my voice is terrible. Anyways, she had Vogue film her makeup routine, which included her skincare routine before her makeup routine. So I'm going to be following that. Her makeup is completely different from mine. I have some of the products she has, and I have similar products that work like her products. And what I like is that she has acne prone skin, and her skin is it's not as perfect as some of these artists out there, and that's what my skin is going through right now. So I really want to try out her routine. So if you want to see how this is gonna go down, carry on watching and let's just get right into it. So I'm going to be playing the video on my phone right here. I'm in the bathroom, so I can't carry my laptop here. Well, this is going to be starting with skincare, and looks like water is going to be in play here. So I'm going to be protecting my edges that are laid because I do not want to mess my edges up. Completely ignore this if it looks crazy. I'm trying to protect my edges because we are going to be doing skincare first. So let's see what she has to do first. Well, she's going to be using the Tatcha face wash, which I don't own, but I have a similar one, which is the Dermalogica cleansing gel. So I am going to go into cleansing my skin. So the next thing she does is to use an exfoliating powder. She didn't really mention the brand, but I have an exfoliating powder from Dermalogica, which is the Daily Microfoliant. I'm going to be putting that into my hand and just rubbing it together. My hands were kind of wet already, so which makes it like a paste. I'm going to put it all over my face and just exfoliate. Now I'm going to rinse this off real quick. Oh, my skin feels really smooth. I think that the foundation is going to lay really nice on my skin. So I'm just going to wipe this off my face and move on to the next step. Now, she dries her face off. She says she exfoliates twice a day. My skin can't handle that. I have to exfoliate at least twice a week, or tops like 3 times if my skin is like really clogged, but it depends on the skin and I can't do that. So I'm just following. And the next thing she does is to dry her skin, which I have already done, and she goes in with a skin peel. I don't own any. I have a glycolic peel, which is a night mask. Hers is like an instant peel. I don't own that, so we're going to skip that part because I don't want to put my skin in danger because I can't handle all this exfoliation. So I use this peel. I don't use any other peel. So after the peel, which I didn't do, the next thing she does is to tone with witch hazel. So she has the spray type witch hazel. I don't have that. I have the Dixon's original witch hazel, this one right here. So I'm just going to use that to tone my face. Now, the next thing she does is essence. I don't own an essence, but I have a pure rose water, which I'm going to be using as an essence anyway to put some moisture back on my skin. So I'm just going to pat that into my skin. She says if you slap your face, you bring blood flow into your face. So I'm slapping my face right now. So the next thing she does is to do serum and then eye cream. I'm gonna be going in with a hyaluronic acid serum. She didn't mention which serum she used, so I'm going to be using a hyaluronic acid serum. Just going to pat that into my face. This serum is amazing for a makeup base because it is so tacky and it just makes the makeup adhere onto your face. See how it sticks? And the next thing she does is to do eye cream. I'm gonna go in with the Ole Henriksen eye cream. I feel like I never pronounced this name right, but yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. Now that we have that in, let's see what her next step is. This is how she puts it on her lips too. Now the next thing she does is to moisturize. I'm going to be using the Ole Henriksen Transform Moisturizer. This moisturizer is the bomb.com. I really like it because it's also oil free. I love oil free moisturizers because my skin and oil are like not best friends at all, unless of course it's a cleansing oil. That is bomb for my skin. The next thing she does is to use sunscreen. I'm going to be using the Ultra Sheer sunscreen from Neutrogena. I'm going to just put that all over my face. It's very lightweight and I love it. I'm going to let that sit for a bit before I continue with the makeup. Well, she says she uses a face oil. I already told you guys, no oil on my face. No, I'm not even going to contemplate using it because I don't like oily. I don't like oily face. My face is oily. Alhamdulillah, I love my face, but I don't put any more oil on it. Yep, so we are done with the skincare. Now my edges can flourish. With her makeup, she says the first thing she does is to color correct. And she goes in with a concealer brush. And she goes in with a concealer that is not an orange concealer. So I'm going to be color correcting with the LA Pro concealer, and she just color corrects like under her eye, like she just puts it right here, and then she blends it out with the beauty blender. So I'm going to be doing just that. The next thing she does is to go into foundation. She uses the Fenty Beauty foundation, which I have. She goes in with 2 pumps, and she goes in with extra if she needs it. So I'm just going to be using my fingers to put it all over my face and just blend it out with a beauty blender. She uses a sponge to blend her makeup out. I don't remember the last time I did this, but here goes. I don't like using a sponge to blend my makeup because it doesn't give me a full coverage. It just gives me like a sheer coverage, which I don't think is the goal. I want to cover up all the blemishes on my face. She goes in with extra if she needs it, and then she also goes with it over her eyes and under her eyes as well. So I'm just doing thing. I think I'm gonna go in with an extra pump, and I'm going to be using a brush to blend out wherever I need extra coverage because this beauty blender blending is not working for me, guys. So I'm going to blend it out with a tiny thick kabuki brush. I'll go back in with a beauty blender a little later to take off the excess product. Thank God we have a little more coverage, so I'm going to be going in with a beauty blender to just blend it out some more. Hi baby girl. Noor? 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 My cat just walked into my bathroom. Okay, I think that I've done my best with the blending. The next thing she does is to conceal. She goes with the Fenty Beauty concealer, which I don't own. So I'm going to go in with a ColourPop No Filter concealer. Let's see wherever she conceals, and I'm going to do the same. So she goes under her eyes, like so. And then she goes on her chin and her cupid's bow. And she puts these little lines on her nose like so, and then she just puts 2 lines over her eyebrows, I think. So this is how she highlights, and then she just blends it out. So I'm gonna blend it out. So my camera died on me, unfortunately. What I did was to set my cheeks with the Airspun setting powder, and then to kind of blend out all the fine lines under my eyes, and then go in with like I'm gonna now go in with a fluffy brush because that's what she does, and then she kind of puts the powder like a chunk of the powder under her eyes, like so. And then she goes ahead with a big brush like this, just, you know, flick off the powder like so. I think that I got it right this time.
I take this foundation brush, it's kind of flat like that, make it like this.
And then she goes in with like a foundation brush to just kind of swirl it under her eyes. I don't know exactly why she does this, but I'm just gonna do it like so. Well, I think that kind of blends out the powder some more, but I don't really like what's going on. So let's just go on. The next thing she does is to take the powder, the setting powder, and she just puts her brush in it, and she just goes over the rest of her face with it to kind of set everywhere.
Shake it. Let it. I take this and I get a lot on my beauty blender.
The next thing she does is to take the setting powder and kind of shake it to get some more out, and then she goes in with a beauty blender to kind of do the reverse contouring. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I think it's kind of equal on both sides. Guys, I keep looking here because my mirror is here and I don't have a viewfinder, so I have to make do. She doesn't show when she brushes this off, so I'm just going to brush it off right now because I don't want it to stay too long. So the next step she does is to contour with a bronzer. I'm gonna go in with a NYX matte bronzer right here. Just gonna go into my cheekbones. And she goes to her chin like so, and then she goes under her lip to create a shadow there, and then she goes into her nose to contour, but she starts from her eyebrow and she brings it down. So I'm doing exactly the same. So the next thing she does is to use blush. I'm gonna go in with a Kikai Cosmetics blush palette, and I'm just going to, you know, she says she swirls it around, and then she uses a lot of blush. Wow.
You just work on the edges.
Now she puts it where her contour is.
Oh
my god.
Always make sure it's higher than lower, because you can go like this and work down here, but that'll bring your face down, make it appear older and longer.
Oh my god, what the hell?
Work it up, you're kind of creating your own apples. I remember being on, I don't even know what ego.
Okay, now she packs blush on her nose. Okay. Oh my god.
Scrub it on the sides, I get under it, sides.
So she puts blush everywhere.
It fades during the day. It doesn't look as pink. But I just work that into my face, and then I like to get a little bit on.
Now she puts blush on her lips. Okay, and then she puts blush on her eyelids as well. Okay guys, this is beginning to look a little crazy, but we move, right? Let's move on. The next thing she does is to take her bronzer and put it at her outer V, kind of like the outer part of her eyelid. So I'm gonna do the same. This is very uncomfortable, following someone else's routine. If it works, it works, but this is just... Okay. The next thing she uses is liquid blush. I do not own any liquid blush, so I'm going to go in with the Milani Baked Bronzer. No, Milani Baked Blush, which is kind of as intense as a liquid blush. So I'm just going to take a bit of that on my brush and just put it on my nose. And then she puts it on her cheeks as well. So I'm gonna be doing my brows because that's the next thing she does. She likes fluffy eyebrows, which I'm trying to create. Even though I didn't use the pomade, I used the regular brow products from Revolution, and I used the Vita Joseph Precision Brow Aspect Liner. So she tries to fade out the front part, which I'm now trying to do.
Then this is my favorite part.
Now what she does next is to bake her brows, which I love. She takes, I think she uses a little too much products, but hey, I'm following her routine. So she dips her brush into the setting powder and she just dumps it all over her brows, like so. This kind of mattifies the brow, so she says. I believe in that because I also bake my brows, but I don't use this much product.
Then I take my brush, I go under, over, and I just start doing.
Okay, so what she does next is to go under the brows and over the brows, and then she just flakes this off, like does this to take off the excess powder, which actually does it. Wow, okay. Okay, this actually works. Wow. The next thing she does is mascara, and I'm using the Maybelline mascara. I think that I look a little crazy, but I look kind of like a black fairy, which is actually cute. I look a little sick.
So this is cover effect.
So the next thing she does is to use like a liquid highlighter. I don't use liquid highlighter. Liquid highlighter is not my best friend. So I'm going to be using like a really pigmented highlighter, which kind of looks wet. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that. So she highlights her nose, tip of her nose, and then her nose, the bridge of her nose, I think.
The powder blush just to like match it back, so just a little bit.
And then she kind of goes back in with blush to kind of match it back. And then she puts it on her, you know, where you're supposed to highlight. Very light-handed with this. Now what she does next is to take a makeup remover. I don't have a makeup remover, I use micellar water, so I'm going to just, you know, put a little bit on it and just wipe it off my lips. Like, that's what she does. So I don't really know what the point of this was, but I'm doing it. And then she goes in with a brush to kind of blend everything out, because the makeup remover might have taken some of the products off her face. So this is what she does. And then she highlights her cupid's bow and then her chin. Now she puts blush back on her lips. I don't know what this is all about, but I'm doing it. And the next thing she does is to do the wing liner, so I'm gonna do that. She uses lashes that kind of, you know, separate, kind of like these lashes. So I'm gonna do the wing liner and I'm gonna apply these lashes real quick. The next thing she does is to put like a shimmery eyeshadow all over her lid, and it kind of looks like this right here. So I'm just gonna put that all over my lid, because this is like going all over. And the next thing she does is to do like faux freckles. I don't have the Freck product she used, so I'm using a brown liner a brown lip liner, and I'm just going to be using, I'm going to, like, you know, try to create faux freckles with this. Guys, I think I kind of messed up with the faux freckles, so I'm just gonna go in and just use some powder. I think I kind of messed up with the faux freckles, but we move. So now, since she had like blush all over her lip, guys, my camera died on me again, so I had to charge my battery. Now what I did was to do the faux freckles off camera. I would link the original video up here or down below so you guys can see how it went on her. What she did was to use like a gloss. Now I'm going to go in with the lip gloss from Wet n Wild, which is like kind of pink. It looks like this. So I'm just gonna go over my lip to have that pink effect. It's a little tinted, so now the next thing I'm going to do is to go in with another Wet n Wild gloss in the shade Raspberry Voice, so kind of pink. Hey guys, so I lost the rest of the footage, but enjoy. This is what it looks like afterwards. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Please comment down below what you guys think, and I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe and stay safe, guys. Love you. Bye.